began with Sandy Point and Venus Bay communities talking together because we were both interested in resilience of our electricity supply and sustainability.
We have been working on community energy initiatives for over 5 years. So this emerged as what would it look like if communities were driving their own transport solutions?
And Henry O'Cleary from this community suggested, why don't we try to get some funding for some electric buses as a tangible representation of our commitment to resilience and sustainability. And he knew how to put the right people together.
People say, no, you can't do that, or that hasn't been done before, or no, it's impossible. That sort of gets my hackles up and I think, oh yeah, let's have a go, you know.
We provided funding for the 2 minibuses. It was about $250,000 through the Flexible Local Transport Solutions program.
It quickly became evident that we needed to establish a collaborative process between all the relevant stakeholders. That involves government, industry, and in our case, some research partners, in order to help the community find a way by which this service could be delivered.
The community is often a few people living in isolation in a town full of houses that are shut. A lot of those folk I have observed are quite lonely.
When I come to Venus Bay, it's beautiful, but they don't have a transport. And then she say, yes, we have a bus. And then I say, oh, my wings are fly again. And true, I fly again.
Well, I love getting on the bus, talking to people, meeting new people. I'm just homeless. I'm sort of just living in the bushes at the moment. That's the only way to get to Wonthaggi. It can either pick me up where I am or at the post boxes. It's a big help. It's massive.
Practically, they can do their shopping, etc., and hope to see the doctor's appointments or whatever. Meet the V-line in Leongatha, Wonthaggi.
People have made friends, people with maybe limited ability to navigate technology, for example. We have to help shepherd the booking for the bus.
We can't do that with traditional public transport means. It's not a big glamour project. We're not building, a great big roundabout or something. It's a project that just fits and hits with the small communities. That's what's, I think, so satisfying about it.
That's the nature of community transport. It connects people who are isolated, and the benefits are far broader than just the transport itself.
Transport services are an important enabler for communities to thrive. We saw in this project the opportunity to innovate and try out some different ways in which transport services could be provided.
Social isolation is a thing in remote communities, especially very small remote communities, and I think the bus really does offer that opportunity for people to engage.
From a social perspective, we get a lot of group bookings to go to places to enjoy the company of their friends and family.
People want to go and get on the bus. They look forward to it.
That looking out for each other and connection is just so important.
I think it's been a great thing for the town. It's really adding to that social interaction.
I've met some wonderful people, and every one of them have been very appreciative of what we do.
Knowing that we're volunteers, that always goes over well. I feel as though I get as much out of it as what I give.
So there's a sense of this service being vital for this community. If it's not here, and the ability to drive as you get older, which is reduced or can be, means it's impossible to live here.
Community transport isn't just about the disadvantaged or the disabled or the elderly. Everybody should have equal access to some sort of transport.
So we'll walk away from this project, so to speak, with the learnings. We'll be able to go and take those elsewhere and do that seed funding, like buying buses and getting it started in other places.
It is more than just transport, it's a community care model.